Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer, the Divine Feminine, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. Thank you for clicking on my clip. But I want to let you know that I have a free ebook linked below, my 6 Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies. They will help you transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. And I take a multidisciplinary approach. I include the laws of physics, psychology, neuroscience, shamanism, mysticism. I went wild, okay? So men can understand and women can understand. There's something there for everyone because what I learned is when something's true, it's true in multiple places. All right, please like and subscribe and help me distribute my ebook to everyone for free by exploding my channel. Take care. Enjoy the clip. Bye. They said the mind is located only inside of the skull and the brain. That's consciousness. And here we see that consciousness is actually 6 meters, 18 feet up and out from us. So you understand how when, we used to be living in nature and hunting, if we can pick up on resonance with the other animals and their souls, that gives us a lot of information and we're more likely to stay alive. But when we teach people this doesn't exist, are we creating healthy human beings who understand themselves? Or are we creating beings who are easily controlled? I'd argue the latter, but I'd like you to make your own decision. So let's talk about how this works. So our souls or our energy bodies communicate out through our hearts. And the nervous system in our hearts is far more complex than our brains, and our hearts send far more signals to our brains than the other way around. So if there's fear in the soul, fear gets communicated out through the heart, signal of fear up to the brain produces cortisol. And if that's every day, all day long, those increased cortisol levels are a breeding ground for inflammatory diseases like heart disease, cancer, autoimmune diseases. See? Well, let's learn how the heart forms, and then we'll do a deeper dive into laws of physics about how resonance works so that you can use that as feedback for yourself. Because every time you notice something you don't like outside of yourself, that's giving you information about yourself. And every time you notice something beautiful outside of yourself, that is your soul giving you information about yourself. Carl Jung said, what irritates us about others leads us to an understanding of ourselves. Direct back to the self, we live in a holographic universe. It is what it is. I mean, maybe it'll change, right? But right now, we live in a holographic universe. Before the heart beats for the first time, something far greater begins to move. Long before your heart ever beat, thousands of cardiac cells made a silent decision. There was no pulse, no rhythm, no sound. Does this look mechanical? No. In the earliest stages of development, individual heart cells begin firing electrical signals on their own. Then something remarkable happens. They synchronize. Just like Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This is exactly what he was talking about. This is a secret of the universe like I've never seen. I'm a mom, so, separate impulses align into one coordinated electrical wave. That wave triggers the first contraction, the first heartbeat, the beginning of a rhythm that can last a lifetime.